Hello everyone, I'm Sean Cheek. If you can hear this video but you can't see it, it's because you need to download DivX Codec for Windows. It's a free download and that will allow you to see the video. If you need a link for that, email me and I'll get that to you so you can watch the video. And I'd first like to thank everyone who has been buying the videos, part 2s and parts 3. Thank you for that. They're available through PayPal. And if you can't buy the videos or you don't want to, that's fine. And please feel free to keep enjoying the free ones on YouTube. And those parts 2 and part 3s will not be on YouTube, so they'll just be available through the email. Anyway, I wanted to show you today how to improvise and play in a romantic piano style. I'll just show you what I'm talking about. A big key to playing, improvising in that kind of style is the left hand. A lot of people don't realize that. The left hand is really important in that. So what we're going to do is play, I'm going to show you the chords that you can do in the key of C. Now what does that mean, the key of C? Well, that means we're going to use all the white keys and exclude all the black keys. That's why C is probably the easiest key to play in. And there are some exceptions. But if we take the C chord, the 1 chord, capital Roman numeral 1 here, and I'm going to show you a left-hand pattern here. We're going to start with a C below middle C, down here, a G in the middle, and then a middle C on top. And then also a D above that, and an E above that with the thumb. So the thumb's got to play a C, a D, and an E. But what we're going to do is we're going to play each note, and then in between each note we're going to play the circled note there. So the G is going to go in between each of the other notes. So I'll start with the low C, then the G in the circle, and then the middle C, and then back to the G in the circle, and then the D, and then back to the G in the circle, and then finally the E, and back to the G in the circle. You hold the pedal down and you get a nice little pattern there. And I'll show you how to add some right hand later. But let's do the second chord, the D minor chord. So this is another chord you can use in the key of C. We're going to have a D on the bottom, A in the middle, D on top, and then we'll also use an E above that and an F above that. And again, same pattern. Play the bottom note, then the A in the circle in the middle, and then this note, and then back to the A in the circle, then the E, back to the A in the circle, and the F, then back to the A in the circle. So we get okay. And on the E chord, I know I told you there were no black keys in the key of C. That's, this is an exception here. There are always exceptions in music. So when I'm going to do it down here, low E, B in the middle, E on the top, and I'm using F sharp here for that note, and then a G right above that, and I get and so on. And the F chord will be the same way, same pattern, and then the G chord, the 5 chord, we just did the F chord, that's the major 4 chord, and then the major 5 chord is a G chord, and then one more to go. A minor is the minor 6 chord. Okay, you just do that same pattern, and again I'm playing each pattern twice. That's just, you don't have to do that, but that's what I'm doing here. And you take those chords. I know there's another chord, a 7 chord. It's a diminished chord, and that one's kind of weird. It's not used very much, so I'm going to leave that one out for now. But these chords, from these chords right here, you can make up a melody. You can just play, like I'm just going to pick at random. I'm going to do a C, A, and then an F, and then a G. Okay? So here I go. C chord, and then an A minor, and then an F, and then a G. Alright? Then I could put a simple melody with the right hand using the white keys. I can just... making that up. Okay, and the possibilities are endless on doing that. But you do want to end on a C chord and probably start with a C chord because it is in the key of C. Anyway, so use that, and you can improvise with that all day long. But you got to get that left hand down where it's just automatic. And as far as the melody goes, you can, most of the time you want the melody note to be one of the notes in the chord. Like if I play a C chord, I'd either want a C or an E maybe. or a G. And on the D chord, I would want an A maybe, because it's one of the notes in the chord, or an F. But it doesn't have to be. I can use, another note. Like if I do a C chord, I could play a D. So there are kind of, loose rules in music, but you can always break those rules. Anyway, so I hope this gives you some help with improvising. Make sure you're holding the pedal down for each chord and changing the pedal every time the chord changes. So anyway, thanks again everyone, and please stay tuned.